Hello friends, welcome to my channel Q Analysis, and I'm your host Prashant Kumar. And today we are going to talk about this topic: Are you willing to move abroad? And if you're planning to move abroad, what are the factors which you should keep in your mind? So here we go. Let's begin with our today's presentation. And in today's presentation, I am going to talk about all these points which you should consider before moving abroad for job or maybe for studies. Before that, if by now you haven't subscribed my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that every time when I host such kind of webinars or I upload a new video, you should get aware of it. Okay, friends? So here we go. So this is regarding me. I'm a QA evangelist and a software testing enthusiast. I hold a computer engineering graduation degree and a PG specialization in management from Harvard University and ICMS Sydney. I have 15 plus years of experience and different roles like Java developer, business analyst, test consultant, and finally quality head at one of the major startup here in Germany. Prior to that, I have worked in US, UK, Switzerland, Germany, and India. So these are the different places where I have worked in last 15, 16 years. Feel free to get in touch with me regarding any QA related query solutions, or if in case you're planning to move to abroad for studies or for job to any of these locations, may it be US, may it be UK, Switzerland, Germany, you can get in touch with me via LinkedIn or by commenting on the video and I'll get back to you. Okay, friends? So let's go ahead and start our today's presentation. What are the main factors which you should consider before migrating? So we have three main factors that need to be considered before you migrate from your base country to a foreign country, may it be for job or may it be for any kind of studies or maybe because of some other reasons. But before migration, you have to consider these three factors. They're going to play a very important role in your career in coming days. So what are these factors? Opportunity costs. When you migrate, you'll miss out some opportunities in your present location or at your base location, may it be in terms of career, business, academics, or personal life. That may make you think twice before leaving. So what you have to do, you have to weigh what you will be leaving behind versus what you will be gaining when you move to a new country. This is where your priorities come into play. So friends, when I say opportunity cost, there are so many things which are involved as a part of opportunity. Whenever you are going to get a new opportunity in a new country, at that very time you have to think about cost of living, you have to think about the way you have been living, your family, your friends, you have to think about your comfort level or your job, you have to think about your kids, plus all these opportunities, all these kind of factors which are, or let's say all these kind of sub factors, they go hand in hand with you whenever you migrate from one place to another place. So you have to judge in between two things. First, what you have right now in your current position, at your current location, in your current country when you're working, what are the good things you have and what are the things which you're looking for? And then when you migrate, what would be the good things you'll be getting over there and what are the things which you're going to miss out? So you have to weigh between these two sides and then figure out which one is going to be the best one. And especially for the guys who are married or the girls who are married, ladies, you have to figure out not on your own. In fact, you have to discuss it with your partner and with your family before you take such kind of decision. So this is very important for you to discuss and figure out the opportunities and at what cost those opportunities are getting to you. With this, we move to the next important factor, that is your eligibility as an immigrant. So, friends, trust me, whenever you're planning to move from one location to another location, one country to other country, so at the time of immigration, it is very important that you are eligible, because many time it has seen people, they don't have the right kind of information, they don't check their eligibility, or there are certain clause because of which they don't understand what is the issue, and they end up into a very weird situation. For example, recently there was a scene, or recently there was a case back there in US where folks from Telangana, Hyderabad, they were taking admission in universities and college, and they have made the complete payment, all documents were ready, they had invitation letter from, they have been issued invitation letter from the universities, but the university which was enrolled over there in US and which was giving this guy's admission, it was not authorized to do so. The full-time course what it was offering was not a valid one, and because of which many candidates, they had given money, they had given time, and they had given their hopes to the organization. They went over there in US, and after some point of time, all of them, they were like forced to return back to India with no money and no career. So you have to check your eligibility as an immigrant before you make a final decision of your immigration or your migration. Before applying for immigration, first check if you qualify for an immigrant visa category or an immigration program of your target country. It depends on your purpose of a stay, job offer, and family members, among many other factors. So, for example, in places like Canada, places like Australia, New Zealand, it is so easy to get PR, and once you have the PR, you can start looking for a job and you can get into a job. But same is not true when you come into a European country. Over here, you need to have a contract, then only you can apply for a visa, and then it can be a fixed time contract or an unlimited contract. Depending on that, you get your short term or long term visa, and that very time you can be working over there. So things are pretty different, and every country they have their own set of rules. So be aware of the rules, make your research work, do you perform your research work, and depending on that, check your eligibility, then only you decide upon which country you have to go and what is the way you are going to take, and check your eligibility. With this, we come to the third and most important point of our today's discussion, that would be cost of living. This is a very important factor when you're planning to move as an expat or as a, so, let's say, employee or a worker or a student. You're planning to move from a base country to another, you're planning to migrate to some other country for job or maybe for your studies. Cost of living is something which you have to keep it in your mind. For example, the cost of living in India and cost of living in Singapore, it's not going to be same. Same way, cost of living in Singapore or the cost of living in US, New York, or Chicago, it's not going to be same, right? Same way, cost of living in Paris and cost of living in Germany, Munich, they are different. So the kind of salary you get in Germany, in, let's say, take an example, the kind of salary you get in Germany in Munich and the kind of salary you get in Paris, they are not going to be the same. Same way, there are three different places. I'll take example of three different cities like Frankfurt, Munich, and Berlin. So the salary you get in Frankfurt, Berlin, and Munich, they are not same because cost of living of all these three cities are different. So before you take a decision, before you plan and you finalize a city or you finalize a country where you're going to move, you have to think about your cost of living. Because what is the point if you migrate to a country and you can't even save some money for your future and for your kids, right? So I don't think it's a good or wise idea. So on the financial side, take into account not just the money you will be earning, but also the cost of living in your chosen country. If you are living in a country with very expensive food, rent, and transportation, you'll be surely struggling to make both ends meet. So let me give you an example. Norway, Denmark, Sweden, or let's say uh, Switzerland, they are like heaven in terms of payment, but then cost of living is also very costly. For example, if you're getting 10,000 Swiss francs per month as a salary, then you'll be paying almost 2,000 francs for your apartment. Even cars are costly. Travel passes are costly. If you go to a restaurant, you pay 100 francs for your dinner for two. So these things are very important. You have to consider, you have to keep all these things in your mind before you make a final decision. It also depends upon the kind of offer you're getting. If you have offer from two countries or two locations, maybe you can think. For example, when I was applying for a job over here in Germany, then I had some offer from Berlin, I had some offer from Frankfurt, and I had an offer from Munich. I decided to come to Munich. So it was my choice. Same way, when you're applying to a country, you may be having an offer from different locations in the same country. So you can go online and check the cost of living, and you can see what are the daily needs and how much you have to pay for your daily needs, and then how much you're going to save from the actual salary. And also, don't forget about the taxation. Even there are taxes like in US, you have national tax and the county tax. The state, they have their own tax. So there are so many things which are involved, and they decide upon how much is the salary which you're going to save at the end of the day or at the end of the month. So, friends, if you need any help, support, advice, guidance, or assistance in this regards, if you're planning to move to any foreign location and you need any help, support, advice, guidance, or assistance, please feel free to let me know. You can comment in the comment section of this video, or you can subscribe. Anyways, if you're a subscriber, you can also put in your comments over there in the community channel, and me and my subscribers, they will help you in the way we can. If you're looking for an opportunity to grow, you're looking for a right kind of position, better working condition, or maybe you're looking for a new boss, or people, they have not exploited their full potential and they're looking for new challenges, or maybe you're looking for your dream company, dream organization, cutting edge technology, or job satisfaction. If you are looking for any of these or many of these, then I believe the kind of work you are doing and the place where you're doing your job, that is not fit for you. You have to go for a change of organization, or change of location, or even change of country. And for this, if you need any help, I'm here to help you. Get in touch with me via LinkedIn. You can message me your query in comment section of the video, as I said. And you can also take my mentorship program. I can send you the details. Anyone who is interested, they can get in touch with me. I can send you the details for my mentorship program. And you can also look into the different kind of recommendations which I have received from my clients at my LinkedIn. So that will also be helpful for you to decide whether you want to take my program or not. In any case, feel free, friends, get in touch with me, and I'm there to help you out. With this, I come to the end of this presentation. Take care. Bye-bye. All the very best.